What are some of the ripple effects from this year's tax season? On my channel, in past videos, we've definitely talked about the IRS and some of the struggles they've had, the direction that the country and the leadership is going in terms of beefing up the IRS and making it bigger and stronger, more technological, which some of that, I'm going to be honest with you, who could argue with? Nothing is worse than being a tax professional and trying to solve some of your clients' tax problems, and you're picking up the phone and calling IRS and basically getting a busy signal or no answer. That's awful. It's really hard to help people in that fact pattern. IRS has a job to do. As tax professionals, we have a job to do. And as a taxpayer, you have a job to do. So let's all work together and leverage the people and the technology, and let's make things better. Just perusing the internet and talking to some of my colleagues and friends in business, it seems like, man, communications and technology was a real suck point for IRS this past year. I mean, it's little stuff from not being able to accept tax filings until late into the season. It's other things like when you need to reach someone at IRS, you can't, mistakes on tax notices, and no way to solve it because, hello, is anybody there? There's nobody there. It's all computerized. All of these things are reasons to revamp the IRS and make it better so it does its job. One of my favorite IRS situations of all time, and when I say favorite, I did not like this one bit. During COVID time, warehouses full of 1099s and W-2s that business owners and employers had prepared, spent hours preparing and tracking all year long, and they paid tax professionals to help them with it. These were sent into IRS, and IRS just came to the conclusion that they were so overwhelmed with these forms to process that they just basically shredded them all. So you're in trouble and you're penalized if you don't file them, but when IRS can't process them due to failures in technology and staffing problems, they just put them in the incinerator. Now, having said all that, you might feel like the IRS is the grim reaper for your pocketbook, but let's be honest, we all have to pay taxes because we need things like roads, national defense, things that only the federal government can bring and do. What do you guys think? Are there any hiccups that you'd like to delve deeper into? Maybe you could share an experience. Love to hear about it. And if you have any questions, be happy to give you my thoughts and comments.